All right, wanted to show you guys a little bit of my sort of eBay room. Over here, I've got kind of my gym equipment. There's my tripod. This is where I do my filming, packing, listing, shipping. We got a treadmill, printer for shipping labels. And then this is like a lot of my inventory up here. You notice I don't actually have that much inventory. It always makes me laugh when resellers are like, oh, I've got so many listings. I hit 3,000 listings. I've got all this inventory. I don't know about y'all, but I like money, not inventory. Ideally, I would have no inventory. It would all sell immediately. The reason I'm doing this is to get money. I don't want a bunch of stuff in my house. But anyway, these cameras actually sold here. So I wanted to show you guys how I pack and ship these. All three of these are part of the listing. And I'll put these down here. And we've got each of the power supplies here and the wall mounting plates that go with them. And so what I'll probably do is I'll put each camera in one of these little padded mailers, and then I'll put extra packing paper from down here. I'll reuse it from one of the orders I got. That's the nice thing about doing everything through shipping. When you get your deal shipped to you, you can kind of reuse old packing material, kind of be friendly to the earth. But anyway, let me get the shipping label printed out for these. All right, shipping label is here. So I ended up paying $123 through Venmo Purchase Protection for these cameras. They sold for $259. So pretty good flip here. So what I'll do is I'll package these up and get it ready to have the post office pick it up tomorrow. All right, so got everything I need here just to show you guys how I ship stuff. So I get these free shipping supplies from USPS. Anyone can order this stuff on the website. It's completely free shipping. This is like a little 7x7x6 shipping box. Super convenient for a lot of the items I sell. I sell a lot of stuff around this size. So you just have to make the box. And then I just use Scotch shipping tape. You can get this on Amazon. I got a bunch of these at Costco. And I like these boxes because they're nice and sturdy. I usually ship priority mail anyway, and they look fairly professional in my opinion. It looks like a decent presentation. And then I do print my shipping labels out on paper. Probably could get one of those shipping label printers, but I don't sell a massive amount of items, you guys. I sell like a lot of money worth of items, but I don't sell that many items, and that's how I prefer it. I want to have a high average sales price. I want to work as little as possible and make the most amount of money as possible. So the best way to do that is to have very low inventory and a very high average sale price. So, a lot of resellers, they'll just have this massive death pile. They'll have endless inventory that stacks up into their house, and it starts getting super overwhelming. They're buying a bunch of cheap trinkets that don't really sell. This stuff actually sells very quickly, so I'm not really sitting on this stuff very long at all, and that's the ideal situation. You get used to which items work well for shipping and this sort of style of flipping, and it's usually stuff that has a pretty high MSRP, has a good build quality, doesn't break very easily. Still has a very good demand on eBay, good sell-through rate, and something that people don't realize has gone up in price quite a bit. And then what I'm going to do is add in a little bit of this packing material that I borrow from someone. Shipped this to me for one of my deals, and so might as well reuse it, make everything nice and snug and protected in there. Alrighty. But yeah, June has been the month of Nest cameras. I've sold literally thousands and thousands of dollars worth of Nest cameras. So this is actually going to a business. It's going to an antique store, it looks like. So that's interesting. I guess there's definitely a need for indoor security cameras at an antique store. Stuff probably walks away all the time. And if you guys like this kind of video where I just show you like what's sold, what I'm packing, what I'm shipping, what came in, let me know. This is a little bit of a more casual video, but if it's enjoyable, I'm happy to do these regularly. So this will be picked up by USPS tomorrow. This is the only item that sold today, but again, when you have a high average sale price, you don't need to sell that many items. You know, I used to do the whole t-shirt thing where I went to Goodwill, went to thrift stores, went to the Salvation Army, went to garage sales, and there's nothing wrong with that, but certainly you're earning less dollars per hour. This is if you only have to sell one item to make $100, and it takes you an hour to do it, you're making $100 an hour. You know what I mean? So think about that. Try to get your average sale price up, your inventory down. Don't worry about having thousands of listings, okay? But anyway, let me know in the comments what you guys think of this video. I'm happy to do more like this in the future, and I'll see you guys next time.